In a village where the sun painted everything in shades of gold, lived a little girl named Aruna. Her laughter was as bright as the marigolds that grew along the dusty paths, and her favorite playground was the sprawling shade of an ancient banyan tree that stood like a wise old guardian at the edge of the village. This wasn't just any tree. It was a world of its own, with long, tangled roots that looked like the arms of 100 grandfathers reaching for the earth, and a canopy so vast it seemed to hold the sky itself. Aruna spent countless hours there. She would trace the patterns on its weathered bark with her small fingers, imagining stories of kings and queens who might have rested in its shade. She would swing on its aerial roots, pretending she was flying through a magical forest. The banyan was her friend, her castle, and her quiet confidant. The birds sang their sweetest songs from its branches, and the squirrels chattered their secrets as they scampered up and down its trunk. One particularly hot afternoon, as Aruna lay on a large, smooth root, listening to the gentle rustle of the leaves, she heard something peculiar. It wasn't the usual sound of the wind or the scurrying of insects. It was a faint, almost musical whisper, like the softest sigh, coming from deep within the earth, right beneath her. She pressed her ear against the root, her heart thumping with curiosity. The sound was clearer, now a gentle, gurgling murmur, like water trying to speak. It sounded sad, as if it were trapped and longing to be free. Driven by a mix of wonder and concern, Aruna began to dig with her hands at the base of the root where the sound was strongest. The soil was dry and packed hard, but she was determined. She dug and scraped, her small hands working tirelessly. The whispering grew a little louder, a little more hopeful with every handful of earth she moved. After a while, her fingers hit something cool and damp. A thrill of excitement ran through her. She cleared away more soil and small stones, her pace quickening. And then she saw it. A tiny trickle of water, clear and cool, seeping out from under the heavy, compacted earth. It was the source of the whisper. A stream, long forgotten and buried, was struggling to break free. It seemed the banyan's roots, in their deep search for life, had held on to this secret, protecting the last remnants of a hidden water source. Aruna realized the stream was choked by years of dirt and debris that had blocked its natural path. With newfound purpose, she worked with all her might. She pulled away tangled weeds, rolled aside stubborn stones, and carved a small channel with her hands. It was hard work, but the thought of the thirsty village and the whispering water spurred her on. Slowly, painstakingly, she cleared the blockage. The trickle became a steady flow, then a joyful gurgle, as the water, finally released, began its journey. The little stream flowed out from under the banyan tree, winding its way through the dry earth like a silver ribbon. It navigated a path it seemed to remember, flowing downhill, straight towards the heart of the village. Aruna watched, her eyes wide with amazement, as her discovery brought life back to the parched land. The water filled the dry village well. It pooled in the hollows where children used to play. It nourished the roots of the thirsty crops in the fields. Back at the banyan tree, a magical sight awaited her. The morning dew and the spray from the newly freed stream had settled upon its leaves. In the golden sunlight, each leaf sparkled, covered in tiny water droplets that glittered like 1,000 emeralds and diamonds. The old tree looked like it was wearing a cloak of jewels, shimmering with gratitude and life. The whispers from its roots were gone, replaced by the happy, bubbling song of the flowing stream. Aruna smiled. She understood the banyan's secret now. In listening to nature and helping it, she had not only saved the stream, but had also brought life and joy back to her entire village. Protecting the world around us is, after all, the truest way to protect ourselves.